And we are recording. And dramatically so. Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon. So, you may notice the microphone quality is slightly different. That is because I have been tweaking around with my Rode NT headset, and I've sort of got it working again like it did before, which is brilliant. For context, for those who don't know, my Rode NT USB I've knocked about a few times, and a few times being in the hundreds at this point, just because the stand I have, it's not one of those fancy sort of clip onto the table and you move around it like a crane. It didn't fit that. So for years I've had this thing on a tripod mounting system right on my desk, my old desk, right where I could knock it. And because of the nature of my desk at the time, it was less ergonomic, which meant I kept knocking it over and potentially damaging it. It's been a fucking troop of mine, and it has done an absolutely beautiful service, but there were points where it kept cutting out. So I had to retire that for a time, whilst attempting to get some new cables and some other bits, and I thought it was genuinely buggered. So I then decided, okay, I'll focus on other things, and obviously work and shit and other jazz has taken over. But now I'm coming back to it. I'm like, okay, let's see if I can get this thing working. And it works. Praise the Omnissiah, it works. So I will praise the Omnissiah and be happy with it, and also do my best and utmost to not knock it ever again. Luckily, because of my new desk being a lot more optimal, I shouldn't be in risk of doing this. Touch wood, just for safety. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the subject matter, which is I've been slugfesting. This is probably not what you're supposed to do in Red Dragon, and unfortunately, we're not exactly in the best of positions. Though I won't lie, we did a good job in knocking out a large portion of the enemy's anti-air regiment, as you can see by the blown-up Shilka, in the spaghetti maze of all of my assets. But no, so the enemy fought. So yes, the North Koreans have made substantial pushes into this region. But we did slap them a bit. We also shot down a number of their aircraft. Sadly, nothing much of the MiGs, which was my big one, because obviously knocking the MiGs out would be a significant middle finger to the air power. We also severely damaged their tank regiment, but unfortunately, they still do have a sizable number of Chonmaho 2s as well as 5s. This is bad, obviously, because, well, there's a lot of... They have big guns, and I'm not a big fan of the big guns they have, especially since these ones, in comparison to those ones, yeah, they both have the ability to slap. These ones have even more armor, so it's terrifying. We currently are in a position to attack Daegu and knock out the aviation regiment. Now, luckily for us, they don't have much ground infantry, but they still do have 4 Hinds, and they have missiles that love tanks. So my anti-air regiment are probably going to be the guys to lead the charge today, along with the Mihawks, as well as the Vulcan tanks. I'm probably going to roll out with some Vulcans to try and, well, mitigate that, but I think Stingers and anti-everything missiles are probably going to be what's more optimal in that regard. We also have infantry battalions who do have initiative, so I should be able to participate in this battle. So hopefully this should be a doable thing. But we have been slapped rather badly. In the north, I've had to withdraw all of my forces to basically defend against Seoul, but more importantly, so I can give my guys the initiative and cohesion. I am still a bit sour about the fact that the game basically forces you to have initiative in order to be able to take place in a battle, to be able to actually participate in a battle. I don't think that's a good mechanic. I definitely think they need to if they're going to make a future campaign mode for the Warno game, they need to sort that shit out, because it is something that I don't think is something that will fuck the player, in most case me, and I'm still just a bit salty over that, because that just felt like the game saying that I couldn't do something, not my own poor decision making forcing me to not do something. But that's besides the point. So, lengthy explanation done. Let's get to Daegu and fix this situation. Right, so luckily for us, we have almost all of the areas surrounding the enemy completely secure, which I'm very happy about. So what I'm probably going to do, we have 1,000 points, they have 1,050, of course they do. Now, luckily for us, we only have to destroy a few of their helicopters, which is worth practically their entire army. But anyway, so what we'll do is we'll deploy troops around, like, the Stingers and all that jazz. We don't have any air support, so I'm not too fussed about keeping, I'm not fussed about whatever, but we will need to, yeah, we will need to, I want to kind of pincer in, like, basically surround them. Right, so, KM900, we will keep you here. Stingers. Right. No, I think, actually, no. The support, the Hawks, or the KS. Tell you what. K263s will go here. One Hawk will be here. And I will send some infantry support. I will also give a couple of tanks. Which one's the cheapest? 2 platoons of 2 tanks. Right, we'll move a Hawk if we still have some. Oh, we will we'll move a Hawk over to here, and they're basically, this guy is going to chill right here. So he's going to move up and secure this position. Can I ping? Yeah, okay. Is there any buttons for these? Okay. So the Hawk is going to chill over here and basically overwatch this whole area. These guys are basically just going to bomb rush this location to try and ensure the destruction of any vehicles that may be on the ground, as are these guys. Wait, as are these guys. They're basically going to zerg across to try and push. I think I will probably push up. 1, 2. Logistics. I don't want to waste 100 thingy just on that, but I will. I will put a tank in cover here and allow for reinforcements to come through, and I'm going to have some additional we'll have additional tanks from the M48 patterns, and they're also going to additionally push up, and then we're going to use the rest of the Stinger infantry that we have, of which there is only one, of course. No, nothing on that front. Tell you what, we'll push up a tank platoon over here, because why not? And then we'll have the last remaining Stinger infantry to also push up. Do we have any more supply? Yes, we do. Right, these two here. Okay, I think that will be enough for that one. And launch. Attack that position. Attack that position. Attack that position. Attack that position. And you boys attack that position. We got very lucky there. Right, New Hawk. Pop that fucker. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No enemy forces got any kills, and we fucked their regiment. So that's a helicopter corps completely and utterly obliterated. Finally, some good news. Okay, so that's their forces completely buggered. Now, obviously, the North Koreans are going to do what they can to counteract this, but that helicopter regiment is a pretty substantial win. They do still have another regiment of helicopters, so it's not something we can just completely disregard. But the fact that we have completely fucked them, big thumbs up. I'm very happy to report about that. So now we just need to deal with the remainders. They still have an air attack regiment, which I'm not hugely happy over, but if we can nuke... Yeah, they also have a Pungay, which is not good, because I don't have any kind of anti-radar stuff. That's all up in the north. I kind of wish you could push up a little bit. You know, secure Jiacheng, Uljing, and maybe even link up with the forces that way. But I know the intention is to try and surround them, but at this point the game's like, right, you can either forgo the surrounding victory and get a sort of, you didn't do what we wanted you to do, but we're still going to let you push up. Or you could be the, we're going to force you into this particular thing, but you have to do a surround and destroy victory. But that's besides the point. Anyway, so. It was a nice pincer attack. So what are they going to do next? Oh boy. Right. Well, shit. We need to eliminate this this tank regiment as soon as possible. And Busan is literally all over the place. Right, you have one initiative, but you will... Really? You lose all of your initiative moving into that battle. Fuck it. Push in. Infantry regiment will be there. Who knows? Maybe if we win this battle, we can destroy all of the regiments because we've now secured the flanks. Right. Seoul or Busan? That's the question. Strategic center. Chonmaho 1. They only have two to three. Right. Let's see if we can wrap this battle up in Seoul. Right. We can surround them. We have 1,300 points to spawn. They only have 500 points. If we can nuke their base, that'll be fine. I'm going to probably be a bit more aggressive in this particular endeavor. So we're going to probably have some dudes swamp in a little bit. Right, FOB, I don't think we need an FOB. Nor do we need you guys, to be fair. 115, 5 points. We need a command vehicle to basically just chill in the background. Where can we safely plonk you that won't be putting you at risk? There you go. Right, you can be withdrawn. Right, so I'm going to deploy the Abrams because I think that's going to be a necessary endeavor. 2 Abrams located over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What other points do we have? None at the moment. That's the only one we need, but we do still need a commander of sorts. So I will plonk down another... Oh no, I don't have another. Fuck. I will plonk down some infantry here. And they are going to occupy that region. Right. Vehicle, helicopter, air, Hornet. I'll call in a single Hornet. Can I deploy? Oh, I can. What? Cannot place it. Really? Did not know that. It's a shame I can't transfer these to the ground. That would be very useful. Oh well. Reconnaissance. Reconnaissance may not actually be a bad idea, especially since we have these dudes. Finally. Boom. There we go. The LAV scout unit will go. Actually, to be fair, oh no, we do need some kind of defenses for this area. Right, I will deploy the Marines, but in a very passive defensive location. It's like, you boys are literally going to be here as backup. Recording. Yes, recording. No. God, I can't speak today. Right. Actually, the Cobra. We will deploy the Cobra, and he will basically chill over here and spot shit. Infantry support will be... There we go. The main intention, though, is to basically use the tanks and the vehicles. Rise, Ray versus Rise. And basically, you will be a massive armoured push. Go. Nice. Nice. I like that. Well done.
What's the plan?
Right, Chopper, you do your thing.
Just spit it out.
You boys push up that way. You boys push up that way. Bingo.
You've got something
Go grab that FOB. If we can grab a free FOB, I will gladly steal that.
checklist completed.
After all the shit that they've put in my direction, I am more than happy to ensure that these pricks pay up from with an FOB. I don't think they got any anti-air, so I'm gonna use my there's the FOB.
Are you talking to me?
Now they're probably gonna have some friends nearby because the FOB hasn't become ours yet. Yeah, that's yep. Okay, no, we've captured it.
What
Good
are
job.
your orders, sir?
Right, congratulations to aha. Right, you engage that fucker. Engage said fucker. There's two of them.
I'm making an attack run.
Evac. And someone just got the kill. Fuck you! Right. That is a successful destruction of the enemy tank regiment. Good shit. Kind of wish we did that before, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. Right, we can't do anything with the initiative of these boys. So we're now going to just head straight to Busan. And we're back. So this is my second attempt at recording this. And in the interest of keeping myself honest and trying to push myself, I'm going to be honest and say that I rage quit from this first edition of this battle. Because this battle is an absolute cunt. You know me, guys. I'm not someone who's I'm not the most intelligent of people. My strategic levelness is mixed, to say the least, at points. But I do my best. And sometimes I lose my temper and I quit the game before I finish recording. I shouldn't do that. I should just keep doing it, muscle through, get the results I have. And I want to tell you that as an honest thing. I've been doing this long enough now, just to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to try and bullshit my way out of this. Fuck the cunt who gave the North Koreans, the son of a bitch who gave the North Koreans the MD-5000s. Whoever does... I hate these things. These little bastards are basically what's causing the biggest problem right now. The Chombaho 5s are bad. I'm not going to deny that. But these motherfuckers spot the shit and make my life a lot worse. But anyway, rant over. I have surrounded the enemy on both sides, as we saw earlier. And I'm hoping that the battle situation here is actually maybe better than I think it is. Who knows? Because the enemy has, while the enemy has a shit ton of powerful units, they can only use about 1,200 points of those units. Now, the battle for this area is going to be an absolute bitch, because the enemy do have positions in Ulchang, which basically pierces my rear flank. If it was only the Yongdeok, I would feel more confident, but they don't. They have it on both sides. So I need to somehow hold the line in areas all around. And if by securing, and also we have to try and hold against their forces here. We do hopefully have, we do, thank the Emperor. We do have the means of the anti-air koi. I didn't think we could pull them in, but I experimented, and yes, we do have the means to pull them in. I am going to pull the fuckers in, and we are going to shoot down as many of these fucking helicopters as possible. To be fair, is there any other regiment I could potentially move to support? I don't mind losing... No, we need to keep some troops in date. We need something in all three fronts to try and stop them from withdrawing, because I think if we win this battle and they can't withdraw, they all die. I think. I could be wrong. If that's the case, this turns the campaign completely around. Because if all of these dudes die, with the exception of the air forces, because I think the air forces have like two tiles, so they'll be fine. But if all their ground attack vehicles, or their, like all of this shit dies, that turns the entire campaign around, because that's 2 tank regiments, plus fire support, plus engineers, plus infantry, and those fucking little birds. But we will see. So, without further ado, let me try and somehow win this battle. Okay, I'm going to abandon Daegu because I do not see any value in defending it. It is a bitch to defend, and there is no value. Just no. No value at all. Right, support. Hawks. Motherfucking hawks. Right, 1 hawk goes here. We need reconnaissance. Right, enemies are going to come down from here. Right. We have our own little fucking helicopter support, or reconnaissance. Deploy the reconnaissance helicopter over here. Right, we'll deploy a couple of these K263s located around here, along with some SEAL teams who will deploy here, here, and here. These 3 are basically going to move up to this location, deploy, and then cause problems for that road. Backing them up, I'll actually call them in that way, because then they can probably get around that way. Right, so then... Right. Because the enemy tanks are going to be, like, right there. So we need some vehicles. Tows. Definitely some tows. Unfortunately, there's just so much shit that we have to deal with these things that it's just an absolute nightmare to try and deal with. And these vehicles are all lightly armored. Like, the problem with the biggest problem we have right now is we just don't have the manpower, or these are the manpower. We don't have the means to neutralize the substantial amount of weapons, armor, and equipment that the North Koreans have. Like, I have the manpower, perhaps, to make a massive... but all of my stuff is squishy as shit. Which is a point. I should probably plonk him somewhere safely in the back area. Like there, maybe. Who knows? So it's extremely dangerous. And of course the enemy have their own anti-air forces as well, so it's not like I can do anything about that. They have I need to probably have a KF-16 just on standby, just to deal with that. And I will have a tow missile helicopter in the background to just in fucking case. And launch battle, bullet time. Okay. I want you to deploy over to here. Yeah, deploy over to here. You. Unload. And I want you then to move fast to this location. You, move fast to this location. Tows are fine. You, unload. You, move over to there. You, move over to the... right, yeah. Move over to here. And then unload. They're gonna just unload here. And I forgot to put some fucking dudes in command here. Very slow. Move over there. Good, good. Charlie is secure. Right, Yongdaosk has been secured. That's not surprising. Right, KM 900. Yibigun begin to move over to here as well to provide support. K263s, I want you moving fast over to here. And I want you one over here. One Yibigun begins to move over to here. Why haven't they secured Ulchang, whatever the fuck it's called? Right, unload. There's their Ponge. Move the fuck back. I mean, it's a Ponge, so it should only... Moving... That's a UAZ. The fuck? Okay, that's one destroyed. That's good. Right, slow. I'm gonna move you as meat shield. Right, you. Right, they have secured Urchang now. Good. Okay. I was a little bit confused. Right, you get the fuck back. You unload. You boys assault into this position. You assault into this position. KMs, you will defend over to here. Right. Reconnaissance, where are you? Yep, there's their tanks. We'll get a tiger in. Right, tigers. Get over there. Get in. Shoot that fucker down. And of course you have to be a prick about it. But that's a MiG gone down, bitch! Move into position that way. You move back. Right, M500D, pull back. There is something there, along with enemy air support. That's probably their Ponge, to be fair. That's probably what shot that shit down. Go nuke the Ponge if you can. Right, that's them gone. Nuking the Ponge is probably going to be the important thing. Land. Peace pheasant. Okay. There's one less to deal with. Kill it. Come on. Bombs away. Get the fuck back. Nuke that Ponge. Enough. Shit, stunned, but not enough. 1, 2, 3. Fuck, right. If there's no one at there, fucking push up. See if we can do something about that. Right, you boys, come in the back. Toe. Oh, he's fucked. Well, helicopters. Whopper choppers, go that way. Unload, you stupid shit! There's the problem. That's a lot of Chongmahos. Stop. I'm done. I don't have any air support with them, and I'm like, well, let's see what we can do. There's the fucking reconnaissance helicopter. You are not getting away, bitch! How fast does that take you to fucking shoot? Seriously, what the fuck? That was like less than few seconds. Okay. Pop that fucker. Pounce the fucker on him. Did we get him? We got him. Good job. Beautiful. That's another helicopter down. Right, reinforcements are coming that way. Get the fuck over there. Get over to the FOB and rest and recuperate. Helicopter, we need the Scalicos. Right. That's a lot of bad guys. Peace spectator. Oh, for fuck's sake, you useless piece of crap. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Assault if you can. I distracted at the last possible moment. Did not do me any favors. On, around, 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 around. Go. Pull out. If we can get another one of these going through. Right, we lost the seals, which is unfortunately not good, but let's get these boys in. If we can force the bastards to... Alright, that's one down. And that's a Ponge. That's not good. That's two Ponges. Nope, no, no. Ooh, I hate you, you useless piece of garbage, Peace Spectator. Come on. Peace Spectator, you're supposed to be a peacemaker, not a spectator. Come on, do me proud. Yes, target that. Come on, bombs, bombs, bombs. Thank the Emperor. Come on. Peace Pheasant. Right. Roll about and see if you can do something about those things. There's quite a significant amount of bad guys there. on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go. I'm probably going to be shooting at the dudes, which is not good, but it's all we can do. Right, you boys, come around the flanks. Yeah, they're already engaging those guys. Yeah, we lost our lost the Hawks, which is a shame. We are destroying their shit though. I know I could speed up the thing, but I just don't wanna. I don't wanna risk losing potentially dudes to no reason. No reasons, right? Move up, move up, move up. Right, move. Nuke that. Nuke that. Nuke that. Come on, you useless fucking aircraft! Come on, just drop bombs! You fat fucking piece of shit Korean bastard! Fucking grandparents are disowning you right now. Drop the goddamn bombs. If you die, I don't care. Oh my god. Just... I swear to god, if you somehow get back from this, I'm giving your fucking children cancer. You, about face, drop the bombs, I swear to the Golden Throne. Right now is a beautiful opportunity for you to destroy shit. Land, you stupid fuck. Drop the goddamn bombs. Finally! You useless shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, drop the bombs of those Chongman 2s, come on. Oh my god! Oh, all my peace spectators got retarded or something. It's like they're incapable of thinking anything logical at this point. You stupid bastards! For the Golden Throne's sake, just drop the goddamn bombs on the target I specified. I even micromanaged you to the point where you should be able to have a clear line. Come on. Drop the goddamn bombs. There we go. Yay! Oh my god, that was stressful. Because my stupid, retarded, fucking useless piece of garbage peace spectator were like, every time they took off. But by the Golden Throne, we've somehow done it. Knocked out 2 tank battalions, filled with their very, very expensive tanks. I knocked out a fire support battalion, pretty much everything, and destroyed it. Blam! Thus completely killing a large portion of the enemy's forces. Jesus Christ alive. Right, US Task Force, what the fuck can we bring else? How's the Seahawk gonna do? Oh, I see. Artillery company, what else do we have? Water rounds and whatever. To be fair, the helicopters is probably sounding more attractive by the day. What air forces do the Americans have still? Strike Squadron, Corsair, which has bombs. Napalm bombs. We'll bring the Sea Attack Squadron in. Because my god. But there we go. So now the only kind of aggressive force right now. Pull the fuck back. I don't care. Withdraw everything. Oh my god, that was fucking stressful. Jesus Christ. Oh, this episode's going to be a long one. Oh, that was annoying. We have 4 turns left to try and break through this area. So, yes, we have done it. A large portion of our opposing force, has been destroyed. The enemies still have brought a fairly large component of dudes, but their armed... Oh, these fucking helicopters. They have still got some significant strength in the region. The Marines battalion has arrived with their crap loads of infantry. Their anti-tank forces are still quite prominent. They still have some artillery. And while they don't really have any armoured forces anymore, which is a nice change, they still do have their air forces as well as a few other things. But we have done it. We have killed a large portion of their forces and thus turned the campaign round once again from a potential defeat into probably not the victory that they wanted, that the game developers wanted. You know, the point of the campaign is you're supposed to try and do this in less than 5 turns. But obviously that's not going to happen. So let's hope to see if we can eke out a victory by grabbing all of these territories and securing them and holding them. But that'll be it for another episode. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Hope you've had a good one, guys.